Gary from Mr. G Shave, back for another Wednesday shave. Today's a bit of a special one. It's a comparison shave. I think if you watched my last straight razor shave, you'll know what this one is. It's got a slight tweak to it, but I'll explain that in a moment. So this is straight shave number 37. So what am I using today? I'm using the elliptical plastic bowl that I got off Amazon, LifeVenture, I think, all one word if you look that up on Amazon. The brush is the Matti Lindholm Shaving Supplies brush. Love this brush, really nice, does a great job. It's quite soft, I have to admit, but even so, it hasn't got much backbone is what I'm trying to say, but it does a good job when you're lathering in a bowl, as long as you've spread the soap thinly around the bowl. So the first razor that I'm going to use for today's comparison video is the Gold Dollar 66, and this is the one that's got the Jnat edge on it. So I think it's Jnat. Let me just check the paperwork. Yeah, so Jnat Finish Ozuku. And the second one, now if you remember the razor from last week, it didn't really do that well. So James has sent me another one, this time with the carbon scales, or carbon look scales. And I think this is a Gold Dollar 208. Gold Dollar 208. I think it's just the difference in scales, I think, and maybe the print on here. As the other one, it's just black, isn't it? Yeah, it's just black and white. This one's got some red on the scales, on the ink on the scales. So, but he's sent this one with a new Black Ark finish, hoping that this one will prove to be a better match or better than the Jnat. So I'm going to give that a go. It'll be the first time I've used it. I only got it, was it yesterday or the day before? So yeah, I'm going to give that a spin, but we're going to do one side with one razor and one side with the other. So there you go. So that's the hardware. I'm going to get myself ready for the shave, and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back, all prepped. I've actually rubbed some of the lather off onto my face that got on my fingers. So what did I use as pre-shave? Aroma bar shaving oil. This is good stuff, actually. I really have grown to like it. When I first bought it, I wasn't sure about the scent on it. Just moving some mats around. I wasn't sure of the scent on it, but actually I've grown to really like this scent. Doesn't really go with the citrus theme, but I just felt like using it. The soap today is number 4 of the Master Soap Creations, which is, this is from Craig Will, Orange Cedarwood. Orange Cedarwood, so that's number 4 on there. Orange Cedarwood. Now to me, when I first opened this little sample tub, I got Terry's Chocolate Orange. Just stunning. That's what I get. I mean, I must admit, I'm not getting a lot of cedarwood. I'm getting that scent of Terry's Chocolate Orange. So if those of you that don't know what Terry's Chocolate Orange is, take a look it up. But wow. It's got a scent strength about 5. I would say at least a 5 out of 10. And it's just Terry's Chocolate Orange all over. Stunning. Absolutely stunning scent. I have to say, I'm really surprised. You know, I mean, every single one of these samples has been absolutely superb in terms of scent and in terms of performance, and I'm not expecting any less from this one. I've already lathered it up. It's got plenty of hydration in it. So here we go. Let's start. Oh, I am getting a little bit of cedarwood now, but when I opened that tub, that was Terry's Chocolate Orange through and through. Look it up on Google. Terry's Chocolate Orange. It's stunning. Wow. I'd even consider this as a Christmas scent, because we always give Terry's chocolate orange in the stockings at Christmas to the kids. They always get a Terry's chocolate orange each. And I tell you what, this is absolutely stunning, and I hope the splash is equally as good as this. Some news on the Master Soap Creations in the UK. I've spoken to Shaving Time, who are going to stock it, and apparently all they're waiting for are the splashes to be certified. And as they're, I think he said there's no alcohol in them, so it shouldn't take too long. That's all they're waiting on now, and he expects to have it in stock certainly before Christmas, well before Christmas, possibly even by the end of this month. So keep an eye on Shaving Time's website for stock. I know I will be. And so far I'm going to buy a tub of each one. All these samples that I've got, I'm going to have a tub of. So far. This is stunning. I think the scent strength has dropped a little bit from the tub. It's not quite as in your face. So I'd now say it's a 5, whereas out of the tub or the sample container, I would say that was a 5-6. This is now straight 5. But wow, look, it's so creamy and lather. I mean, the lather's superb. Right, I'm going to go with the Jnat Edge on my left, your right, on my left hand side. So here we go. So this is the Jnat Edge with the black scales. That's great. That's quite smooth. Not quite as smooth as one of John's edges, but it's easily usable, and I'd be more than happy to get that off a supplier. That feels great. Definitely smoother on the first pass than the first time I used it, when it got a fresh edge. And that's often the case with any razors. The first time you use it, straight after it's been honed, it can be a little bit rough. Really enjoying this. Oh, I've gone all the way across. Right, so let's stop there with that one. And now this is the new razor that I only received a day or two ago. Got an itch. So let's see what this edge is like. Now I'm expecting this to be a bit rough, because it'll be the first time it's been used. Well, maybe not, because I believe James took my advice and tried this first, so he's happy with this edge. Oh yeah. That's a completely different experience. That's like black and white experience. That edge is far better than the original edge he sent out. That's really nice. I'll be interested to see what it's like on the second and third pass, but that feels great. Now I would agree with James in that so far on pass 1, the Black Ark edge on this one is my preference. You know, is my preference at the moment. So I prefer this. So that, I think it's just one of those occasions where maybe he set the edge. I don't know. I can't even start to talk about honing because I've heard people talk about it, and I know you start by setting the edge, and maybe that's where the error was made, and blah blah blah. I don't know. The person if you really want to talk to someone about honing, that's John June. Maybe even Jim will shave because I know he hones as well. I've not tried one of his edges, I don't think. Right, here we go. But oh God, Terry's chocolate orange, that's stunning. That is so good. Oh my God. You just get this waft of chocolate orange. It's exactly the same scent as you get when you open the ball. You open it up and you put your nose in, and the smell off that is this. Spot on. Now, as this comes from South Africa, and I don't know whether South Africa get Terry's chocolate orange or not. I don't know whether they're sold abroad. I would assume they are. But I don't know. So, but if you don't know what a Terry's chocolate orange is, if you ever get a chance to get one and you smell that and smell this, it's a duplicate. It's a duplicate scent. Stunning. I just can't believe it. Right. Let's go across the grain. I'm going to go across the grain with the Black Ark edge first. And that's straight up on this side. I can't believe this edge. This is so much better than the first effort. So much better. Congratulations, James. That is wow. I've got to wait and do the second pass. That so much smoother. Let's go with this one now. So this across the grain is actually across the grain. That feels great. I would say at the moment the Jnat has the slightly smoother edge, but again this is now on its second shave. The other one is on its first, so I've stropped mine. The first one, the Jnat, whereas this one has been freshly honed, stropped, tested, and stropped. So effectively that is on its second use, because I don't think he tried the edge or actually tried these razors out before sending them to me. In the first, when he originally sent them, just getting the lather off the cloth that I used to wipe off the blades. So here we go, third pass. Oh no, I haven't done under there, so because I did the under there with the Jnat edge first, I'm going to do it with the Black Ark. It's such a different experience. So here we go, third pass. I think I might have been a bit too aggressive, but spraying water on makes it burn on the one side, but this is stunning. I'm really enjoying this. At the moment, I would say pass 2, difficult to tell. Very difficult to tell. I think I prefer the Black Ark edge, or Black Ark finish as he's written. But the Jnat is so close. They're both really good edges now. So, against the grain. That's great. That is great. Saw a little bit of claret on there, so I don't know where that's come from. These are just so difficult to tell apart. They really are. I'm really having a hard time deciding which one I prefer. I love them both. That's amazing. That's really good. Great shave so far. Comparison wise, that's a really difficult question. Some great slickness. I've got some pickups to do, the usual customers. But I think this is going to sting a bit more on this side than it is on this. But we'll see. Plenty of slickness there. So here we go. Pickup pass, which is effectively a 4th pass. And that's mainly, I could just do little dots. I could just do a bit there, and a bit there, and a bit there. And I could have it, I could do it, but I just like doing a full 4th pass. Make sure I get everything. Right, let's put a bit more lather on that brush. It's not looking a bit thin. There we go. I'm absolutely gobsmacked by the scent on this. I'm not going to mention the name of the chocolate again because I'm not being paid to. But just rewind. Just stunning scent. Oh, You really brought a smile to my face. Okay, so pickup pass. This is the Gold $66 with the Jnat Ozuku edge. This is always the point where I need my alum. Wow. I'm sorry, James, but I don't know which one to choose. I really don't. They've both become absolutely stunning edges. Right, different razor. Bit of alum. I would say initially that now I've used the Jnat twice, I would say that is still smoother than this, but this is more efficient. And in my opinion has a better edge. And if I had to make the choice between the two, it would be this one, the Black Ark. It's got a more refined feel to it. Feels great. Right, I'm going to do my usual thing. I'm going to clean up, just feel around. That's as close as I ever get to a BBS. Still a little bit here and here, but nothing else. Everything else is BBS. So I'll going to clean up and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back, all cleaned up. Well, maybe a little bit of soap left on my beard. So let's get that off. Yeah, all cleaned up. Right, post shave. Let's go with the alum. I need to do a cold rinse first. So let's get the water cold. Need it really cold. Now I can tell just from the sting I've got from the cold water alone, this is going to sting. Yep. Oh, that's easily a 7. right there. Oh, that's a good another 7 just under here. Not where I was expecting it though. Everywhere else is sort of a 2 or a 3, but there's a couple of spots. Now that's about a 5, so it's not as bad. Just try and get that little weeper. Wow. Nice burn, comfortable burn, apart from maybe there and right there. But I would say there was more burn on the Jnat side than there was on the Black Ark side. I'm just going to let that, so do its work job, let it die down a bit. It's still burning quite a lot. But yeah, I out of the two, if I had to choose one, it would definitely be the Black Ark edge. But the Jnat is equally very, very good. I'd be more than happy if I didn't know what a Black Ark edge was. I'd be more than happy with that Jnat edge. More than happy. Right, this is ready to come off now. Stop burning. Feels great. Feels really smooth. I can usually tell once I put the alum on and then I use a cold cloth over my face, I can feel any resistance, and there wasn't any. So that's good. On with the Thayer's Lemon Witch Hazel. Oh wow. Stunning. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. That lemon goes really well with the orange. Although that orange, the scent of that, it was just amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm going with the All Seasons lemon cologne. I don't have any orange scented cologne, so I'm just going to do lemon again. Wow, that's got to burn. Definitely more burn on this side than on this. But what a great shave. Fantastic. Really enjoyed that. James, thank you so much for sending out that new edge. I was a bit worried I might have offended you, but you took it in the spirit that it was meant, and I really do. Thank you very much for sending me these razors. They're excellent. What I may do is pass them on to John June for him to give it a go, and he might then contact you and talk to you about the edges. But they're fine. The edges are great for me. I could not put them up there with John's because, as I say, that's his business, and his edges are second to none. But you're very close, very close. Really, really good edges, both of them. Right, let's get the Nivea Men Cream on. I love finishing off a shave, especially one as good as this has been. With Nivea Men moisturiser, it's really good. It leaves me the great skin feel. Oh yeah. Feels, it just, out of all the different things that I put on my face after a shave, all the different balms, I think that's my favourite. It just feels great as it soaks in. Feels great. If you haven't tried it, I recommend you do. Right, that's it. Let's just make sure these are cleaned off and ready to be shown to camera. Right, here we go. So from me, and just trying to work out how to do this, the two razors, let's just do it like this. Oh God, how on earth? Right, just do it like this. The two gold dollars, superb, both of them excellent razors. Really enjoyed using them, and really humbled by the gift. Again, to the soap, I don't have the prices for the UK at the moment, so I can't put them up there. When they do arrive, I will probably feature them. So once they're in stock at shaving time, I will I'll try and get my hands on. I shouldn't have maybe told you all, because you'll probably get your hands on them before I do. But either way, another fantastic soap. Thanks, Craig. Gobsmacked by the scents on these. So yeah, I will see you now all on Friday, and that'll be the head shave, and then Saturday for the face shave. So see you then. Bye now.